Hey everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Bugger Designs. I've got a cute little baby card for you today. It actually opens up like this and holds a gift card right there. Isn't that fun? I'm using this stamp set called Witty-cisims that can be found in the 2020 Stampin' Up! Spring catalog. I love all these fun little sentiments. And I am using paper called Ornate Garden. This is Ornate Garden Designer Series paper, and it's a pre-order in April, if you're watching this in April 2020, but it'll be available in the annual catalog in June. The other paper I'm using is from the Subtles Designer Series paper stack. It coordinates well because they're both mint macaron. All right, well, let's get started, and I'm going to show you how to make this. I want to point out that if you click on the link here on YouTube, it'll take you back to my blog post that has this PDF that has everything that I've used, as well as the measurements. There's quite a few measurements on this card. All right, we're going to start with a Blushing Bride card base. This is just a piece of cardstock that I've cut in half and then scored down the middle. We're going to cut off 3 inches of the front piece, okay? So on your trimmer, take your card and cut, let's see, right here. I'm going to put this at the 3-inch mark, and I'm going to slide my blade until this little line lines up with that line, okay? You see how that works? Then I'm going to put that right there and make sure that the fold of the card matches the gutter here. And I'm going to do the same thing all the way down, and there you have it. All right, so there's your card front. All right, now we've got a lot of pieces to go on here, and I've done a lot of the cutting ahead of time, okay? So let's look at what we have. On the inside, we're going to take this piece of the Ornate Garden Designer Series paper. Isn't that a sweet little pattern? I thought that was perfect for a baby. And we're going to put this on the back side right there. Then I've got a piece of Whisper White that's going to go right here. That's for your, whatever you want to write to the recipients. Okay, right there. Then I've got a piece of, oh, hello, Designer Series paper. I was thinking it was white, but it's DSP. And it's kind of short because we're making a little pocket here for our gift card. And I'm going to take and just punch a notch in the center of it, half of a 1-inch circle, okay, to make that pocket. Let's look at our sample. See here how that gift card fits right in there. And to do that, to make sure that it's wide enough for that gift card, I'm just going to put a very thin line of Tombow glue around the bottom and the sides and stick that down right there. All right, now all we have left is the front. As I mentioned, I used a coordinating piece of cardstock, Designer Series paper. This is mint macaron. You could use any of the 4 patterns, would work well. And it's a little bit smaller. I said 2 inches to save you on paper because we're going to cover up that top part in just a second. So put that piece down kind of low like that. Then I have cut out a mint macaron scalloped border, and this scallop border is from the Seasonal Layers dies. They are some of my favorite, and I'm going to match the top edge of the scallops with the top edge of our flap. Then I'm just going to flip it over and cut it off to match the edges of our card. Okay, now we've got a few more pieces. I have cut out a Blushing Bride large heart and a Flirty Flamingo smaller heart. These are from the Be Mine Stitched Hearts dies. And then I've cut out a stitched scallop rectangle from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And I'm going to stamp this cute little stamp right in the center. Okay. Now, I'm going to take mint macaron, stamp and blend, and I'm very carefully, I'm going to start with my light, very carefully going to go under those little scallops right there. I want to leave those white. And I'm just going to color it in Give it a nice little coat of mint macaron. Then I'm going to take my dark mint macaron and I'm going to go again under those scallops. This time I'm using the bullet end of my marker and around the edges, behind those wheels, and then just right in here. That's going to create a little bit of dimension and shadow with our little buggy. All right, now grab your light Calypso coral, Stamp and Blend, and color in that little heart. And just for a little added pizzazz, let's put a little wink of Stella right there. All right, let's layer these up. And of course, I'm going to do it with dimensionals. Start with your largest heart. I'm going to put that right there, about halfway up. And then I'm going to take my stitched scalloped rectangle and put it off to the side like that. And then last but not least, our smaller flirty flamingo heart right there. And let's see, I'm going to straighten that up a little bit. There we go, a little bit higher like that. And last but not least, we have to have a bow, right, on a baby card. This is the 1/4 inch mint macaron textile ribbon. I like the way it feels. It's kind of a matte finish. Tie your little bow and get your glue dot and put that right there. And voila, you have a baby card gift holder. All right, I hope you guys like this project. Remember, you can hop over to my blog to find out all the measurements and the products I used. Here's the stamp set. It's a must-have, I think. It's got some really fun sentiments in it. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.